NFL playoffs. We're talking about NFL playoffs. You bet we are. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdown is the key to winning NFL playoffs, and the key to you scoring big, betting on them at DraftKings, the number one place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something as simple as a player to score 6. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your pick. Here's another reason to bet your favorite player to crush it in the playoffs. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big during the NFL playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVES for new customers to get $200 in bonus bet instantly when you bet just $5. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Boost Mobile is now legit nationwide 5G network. So I have to take a break from all the jokes here for just a second and put my serious voice on, because I would never ever joke about a 5G network that has invested billions in building 5G towers across the country. Not even once. Not even if Mr. Boost Mobile himself asked me to. There's nothing funny about it. Boost Mobile is now legit nationwide 5G network and also provide coverage across 99% of America. Seriously. Visit boostmobile.com or your nearest Boost Mobile store location to learn more. Boost Mobile network, together with our roaming partners, covers 99% of the U.S. population. 5G speed not available in all areas.
What up? Y'all can't hear me? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap, presented to you by Boost Mobile. I am Ocho, the Liberty City legend, and he is Uncle Shannon Sharpe. How was that? How was that?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com to join the nationwide 5G network today. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, that guy, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your continued support. Please make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. And what better way to celebrate 2025 than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? Now, if you cannot find if you cannot find it in a city or a state near you, order it. We'll ship it directly to your home or the address to your liking. Please drink responsibly and please stay safe. Check out my clothing company, 84. Spelled 84. We just restocked everything. Use code Super Bowl for an additional 10% off. We've also dropped new beanies in every colors. Also, we've introduced gift cards available from $25 to $50 denominations. Take the guesswork out of it. Let someone pick something special for themselves. Chiefs fans, Eagle fans, and all NFL fans, and hey, just fans of Nightcap. Tickets for the Super Bowl show in New Orleans, they're on sale now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. The VIP meet and greet is officially sold out, but there's still plenty of tickets left to attend the big show. February the 6th in New Orleans at the Mahalia Jackson Theater. We've got big guests coming on. Coach Prime, Master P, Flavor Flav, just to name a few. We've got other NFL players that will stop by. Hopefully, we'll get some of the Hall of Fame guys that will just be inducted that night. So hopefully we'll reach out to those guys that's on the list. We'll know, I think, in the coming days who they are, and so hopefully we'll have those guys stop by as well.
Hey,
But I
hey,
can't wait to see Coach Prime. We know Coach Prime is a fan favorite, but Master P and Flavor Flav, both Nightcap and Club Shay Shay were both nominated for NAACP Image Awards. Nightcap was nominated Outstanding Podcast, Art, Sports, and Entertainment. Club Shay Shay was nominated Outstanding Podcast, Society and Culture, and myself was nominated for Entertainer of the Year, the NAACP Image Award. Please go vote for you guys, Unc Ocho, and myself, because I was nominated for the Entertainer of the Year. Please go vote. The link is pinned in our social bios. Well, Ocho, let's get off. Ooh, not kind of the way I wanted to start it, but here we go.
what's wrong?
Six
What's wrong?
mas- Six massage therapists have accused Ravens kicker Justin Tucker of inappropriate behavior during massage sessions. In the article published by the Baltimore Banner, the incidents allegedly took places between 2012 2016 in the Baltimore area. Tucker has denied allegations which span his first 5 seasons in the NFL. The league said today they're looking into the matter.
Mm. Well, listen, obviously, when that many accusers come forward and all of them have somewhat of the same story, where there's smoke, there's fire, huh? Where there's smoke, there's fire. And one of the things that I don't like, and obviously they do it for their own reasons, but waiting so long, if the issues happened that long ago, I'm not sure why we waited this long for it to come out. I think maybe he probably knew it was the issues were going to arise or come to a head. Maybe that's why his performance was kind of lacking this year, especially from a performance standpoint. And Justin Tucker, but I hope the NFL does their due justice in finding what Justin Tucker did wrong, and whatever it may be, and hopefully these young ladies can find some sort of peace and closure in this situation. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be like I was when the if guys you guys remember when I was on Undisputed and we talked about this about the Deshaun Watson. Um, Sometimes the mere mention of impropriety is enough to sway public opinion
Yes,
of
sir.
said individual. One, but the gravity I think is what 5 or 6 of these women. I'm assuming they're women that's making these allegations. And at this point in time, that's all there are. Allegations aren't facts. Um, but they are allegations. They've been alleged that he's been inappropriate at some point in time. I was reading something. Maybe he rubs his genitalia. Maybe there's some inappropriate touching. Also, I think the report said that he had been banned from several massage therapists, or they chose not to work with him anymore.
Mm.
Um, as you mentioned earlier, is that one, two, three, four, five, and they're alleging very similar allegations, and that's where the seemingly the NFL is going to have to do their due diligence and to make sure
Okay.
they do a thorough sweep of this. For me, I think it's only fair that Justin Tucker at this point in time deserves uh, his innocence. He deserves to be heard. I don't know if it's going to be civilly. I don't know if it's be criminally, but I
Mhm.
think he deserves whatever court decides to hear this. Right now, these are just allegations, Ocho. None of these women have said, "Okay, we're going to file a civil case,"
Right.
or the investigation has led to anything criminal. So let's just let it play out.
Okay, we have,
Obviously, the NFL is going to have to do their due diligence and to
mhm.
make sure everything. It's not a good look. This is not something the NFL takes very
Mhm.
kindly to.
Right.
Obviously, we as a society need to do a better job of holding people accountable when things
Mhm.
like this, if it's to be proven. But I think Justin Tucker deserves to have his day in court, be it
Mhm.
civil court or criminal court. I'm not willing to go and say, oh, yeah, it's fact, but it doesn't look good. It's not a good look anytime someone
Mhm.
alleges something like this. But I
It,
do believe Justin Tucker deserves to have a level of innocence until
mhm.
it's proven the other way, whether it's criminal or civil.
Right. I,
It's
I, I,
just tough, Ocho,
yeah,
when so many when it's so many. Now
yeah.
it could be all of the maybe they because a lot of times maybe I don't know, but this is what
Mhm.
I do know.
Right.
4 or 5 women have alleged that Justin Tucker at some point in time between the years of 2012 and 2016 was inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's what we know. Anything after that is speculation at this point.
Right. That's a pattern too, Uncle, if you think about it, you know. Now, when you have a problem, there's an issue with one person, that's one thing. Now,
Mm-hmm.
a person deserves their true innocence until proven guilty. Now, if you have a pattern
Yeah.
of behavior and they're all coming from different people, that's different. That's different.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be lying, huh? Everybody can't be lying. So there's an issue that lies there, despite you saying, you know, he needs to have his innocence until facts are proven. But if it's happening multiple times and multiple people all have the same story, everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be in
Well,
cahoots at the same time.
I don't, like I said, I just like I wanted to play out whatever transpires. Give him his day in court, be it
Yeah.
civil or criminal.
Yes, sir.
Let an investigation take place. I say now that it's out, who knows if there was an investigation that was taking place? Like you said, maybe that had something to do with the miscues that he had this year. Maybe this
Yes,
has
sir.
been brewing. Maybe the investigation they had talked to him at some point in time. Um, I think Justin Tucker is married now, has a kid. I don't feel very comfortable saying saying for certain, Ocho, that's the case, but I think
Right.
this is what says. Several therapists said Tucker's behavior was so egregious that they ended his sessions early or refused to work with him again. And at
Mm.
two spas, management said they banned him from returning. After receiving a tip on January 9th, the banner began investigating and spoke to 6 massage therapists who recounted troubling firsthand experiences with Tucker from 2012 to 2016. The women said they had waited and wanted to tell. The women said they had long waited to tell their stories. And to your point, a lot of times when you have a behavior or a pattern of behavior, um, and we see this a lot of times. We saw what happened with the Weinstein case. Say like, and a lot of times, Ocho, what happens is that with one woman, it gives other women courage to come forward because sometimes it's like they don't want to feel alone. They don't feel because everybody gonna say this or yada yada yada. But now you have one, or you have two, or you have 10, you have 15, you have 20. A lot of times, people get courage in a group.
Mm.
They don't want to be isolated. They don't want to stand alone. And so obviously the newspaper, the Baltimore Banner, said they had been working on this story. They received a tip. They had been working on this story and they reached out and the women started recounting what had happened. Going by what the report says, we don't know. I'm just not. So don't say what Shannon said is no. Shannon is commenting on what is being reported that they did their investigation. They received a tip that at some point in time, Justin Tucker, between the years 2012 and 2016, had been inappropriate. And I guess they reached out to those facilities where he attended, and some of the women recounted the interaction, a very uncomfortable interaction with Justin Tucker. That's it. That's what we know at this point in time, Ocho. Does it look good on the surface? No. But I think, man, this is such a when you're dealing with sexual assault, that's a very, 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 very serious allegation.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's just not one, it's multiple women recounting an interaction, a very uncomfortable, a very inappropriate
Mhm.
interaction with Justin Tucker. So I think the thing now, Ocho, is okay, NFL, are the Baltimore, is law enforcement involved now? The NFL says, okay, we're going to do our due diligence.
Yeah.
What does the Baltimore Ravens do moving forward? So there's a lot of moving parts at play here. The thing that we know, Justin Tucker, the all-world kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, is being alleged that he at some point in time in a 4 or 5 year span was inappropriate doing a massage sessions on multiple occasions. What's being reported at two spas management said they banned him from returning. Several therapists said that Tucker's behavior was so egregious that they ended his sessions early or refused to work with him again. That's what's being reported. That's not Unc and Ocho making these allegations up. Unc and Ocho are responding to what's being alleged against Justin Tucker. So it's a tough situation, Ocho. At some point in time, I'm sure we're going to get more information you and I have a better opportunity to expand, or like,
Yeah.
hey, this was all to do about nothing, or man, this doesn't look good. But
Yeah.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
It's only fair, Ocho,
Yes, sir.
that you and we talked about it just like
Yeah.
um, when you and I came on, a lot of the Deshaun stuff had already died down. It had happened. He had
Right.
moved to Cleveland, X, Y,
Mhm.
and Z. But I think it's only fair that we give this the coverage. Had you and I been on the air, you and I would have had an obligation because we do talk sports. We do
Yes, sir.
football is kind of what our bread and butter. I think
Mhm.
we would have had an obligation to say something.
Right.
Not no guilt, no innocence, not this or matter of fact, all X, Y, and Z, but to
Mhm.
have some conversation on a surface level. And then once more information comes out, we can do a deeper dive.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Just from what you read, I mean, you know what the play is. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know.
All
You know
right.
what the play
Well,
is.
we're going to leave it at that. Mike McCarthy tenure with the Dallas Cowboys came to an end in part because he couldn't agree to terms on the new contract, but it hadn't been clear until now exactly what the difference was between the two sides. Per ESPN's Todd Archer, Jerry Jones didn't waver on the offer of 3 years while McCarthy was seeking a 5-year deal. Jerry's actions and some of his comments seem to suggest he's not interested in playing the top tier market money for a head coach. He didn't make things any better by saying that Brian Schottenheimer introductory press conference as the new Cowboys head coach that it was a bigger risk as you can take. No, Schottenheimer was able to negotiate a 4-year deal from Jones to get the job.
Mm,
But the question is, Ocho, here is the question. Years for me is unimportant.
right.
Money what matter.
Right.
Okay, Mike McCarthy wanted a 5-year deal.
Right.
Jerry wanted to give him a 3-year deal. But in the process of the 3-year deal, how much is the money worth? If I get a Ocho, if you say, well, Shannon, I'll give you a 5-year deal, but I'm only gonna give you $3.5 million a year, or I'll give you a 3-year deal,
Uh-huh.
considering Mike McCarthy is gonna want somewhere between $7 and $10 million. Jerry not want to go there.
Right.
So he split the difference with Brian Schottenheimer, but even in the 4-year deal, he probably paid less than what he's going to give Mike McCarthy in a 3-year deal. Because, like he said, there's risk involved. Anytime there's risk involved, Ocho, what?
Hmm.
I got to mitigate some of that risk
Hmm.
financially.
Well,
What are you
obviously,
thinking?
I don't think you want to mitigate the risk with the person being the leader of men, not the head coach. That's where you want to mitigate the risk. If you want to mitigate the risk, you do it at other positions. You already mitigated the shit when Derrick Henry should have been there in the first place. The risk you need to take, you're not taking. And the risk you need to take, you're not taking either, especially with the head coach.
Yeah.
Obviously, what you're telling me is you don't believe in me. Anytime you don't want a player, anytime you don't want to pay a player, what is that telling that player? You know, we don't see value in you. Okay, you don't want to pay Mike McCarthy. What are you telling Mike McCarthy? He wants a 5-year deal. You say no. No. He wants a 5-year deal. You say a 3-year deal. So you want to undermine the man, basically let him know you feel the same way other owners feel about certain players that they don't see value or feel that they can get the job done. Because if you felt Mike McCarthy get the job done, you want what? 3, 4, 5? It don't matter what you want. Here, matter of fact, we're gonna give you a blank check. Do what you need to do. That's basically letting me know Jerry doesn't even feel confident enough about his team, regardless of who he brings in there. I ain't paying him anyway because I don't think we have a team adequate enough to compete at a level where I need to be paying a coach top dollar.
Well, he doesn't feel he needs to pay top dollar. Why? Because he's the Cowboy. It's the Cowboys.
But that's another problem. You
Well,
keep
that's always been the problem. If you go back and study it, Ocho, everybody has said, and Jerry has said, he doesn't feel it should be. You should give him a discount, just like he believes all the players should give him a discount. Why? Because that's the Dallas Cowboys. That's how he feels. He's made that abundantly clear.
it's not working out. You can't live on the past, huh? I mean, Jerry Jones is basically Al Bundy. Jerry Jones is basically Al Bundy, Polk High School. I've scored 3 touchdowns in one game. That's all it is. You won Super Bowls back in the 90s. It's 2025. We're still living off what you did all the way back then. Jerry Jones is basically Al Bundy all over again. In reality, I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for the players.
Ocho.
It's not fair.
Change comes about 2 different ways. Someone wants to change or someone is forced to change.
Well, you're not forcing him. That ain't happening. You're not forcing no owner to do nothing. That ain't happening.
Guess why? Ocho, why would I change anything and I'm still the most profitable franchise in the NFL?
Because you want to win.
For what?
You want to win.
What if I get if I win? Am I gonna get more? So I'm making $300 million now. You tell me if I win, I'm gonna get $400 million?
Absolutely. Everything increases. No. If your brand is already what your brand is and you're not winning, imagine what happens if you do win.
Let me ask you a question. Are the Chiefs getting $400 million for winning? No.
No.
So Jerry doesn't see.
Even with the winning though, Unc, even with the winning, the Chiefs brand will never be anything like the Cowboys. Historically, never. They can win 10. The Cowboys
and guess who else knows that? Jerry.
Okay.
So he says, even if I don't win, my brand's still gonna be 10 times bigger than y'all.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But I'm looking at it from a different perspective. If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm talking about me. Now, hell, you let me own the goddamn Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to be operating and copying everything I see Jeffrey Lurie do, everything I see Harry Roseman do. I'm paying attention. This is a copycat league when it comes to head coaches taking plays from other teams when they get ready to play a team and they see things that worked on them. Okay, I see how Harry Roseman does this. Okay, I see how he gets these acquisitions. I see how he drafts. So I'm gonna copycat that and put together my own team, getting the right pieces, understanding what I need, what works for what. Okay, this fits here. Okay, that fits here. But why not do that instead of worrying about a brand? And just because your brand is strong, historically strong, and will always be strong, how about be the businessman that you are and find ways to continue making more money, even more than you're making now?
But here's the thing, Ocho, if I pay top dollar, that comes out of, because what I want to do is I want to decrease cost in any business. The objective is to decrease costs and increase profitability. That's it. I want to spend less while making more.
That doesn't work in football, Unc. That doesn't work in football.
You notice I didn't say anything about winning.
It happens every so often in baseball. You know that, right?
Yes.
Every so often, for some reason, the team that has
get the Kansas City Royals to get up there, or you'll get a team like the Marlins
back then in '97.
Yeah. And in 2000, I think in 2003 also. So you'll get a team, Ocho. You'll get a team, like you said, the A's going to the playoffs where they spent very little, but in business, cost, profit margins.
Right.
I need cost to be here. I need profit to be up there. Ocho, if I'm paying $10, $15 million for a head coach, then I got to have all these other coaches. Remember, it's reported that Jerry wanted to cut some of the coaching staff because I want profit margins to be high. That's how businesses operate. Jerry, and you would think, man, but here's the thing. I want to be in a situation where I can win a championship. Jerry has foregone that. Jerry does not want to win a championship. He does. Let me take that back. Jerry wants to win, but I want to win my way. See, I would rather lose my way than win somebody else's.
Right.
You see, Ocho? So that's where Jerry is with his thinking. He's like, Ocho, understand, why pay a coach $10 million, $15 million when I can pay one $5 million because I know there's only one of 32. He's very fortunate to have this opportunity. I'm gonna make $300 million whether I got a $5 million coach or I got a $20 million coach.
Right.
That does not change.
Jerry Jones is operating with outdated software in a new era, in a new age.
Yes.
Everybody else on iPhones, and Jerry using the beeper.
Yeah.
Everybody else using the Android in the NFL. All the other owners using the Android.
You mean the iPhone?
I'm just saying, I would Android, iPhone. I was using another analogy.
Okay.
Jerry using the sidekick.
Yeah.
Outdated. Everything he's doing is outdated.
Yes.
And the results are showing up year in and year out. Matter of fact, the results have been the same for the past, 30-some years.
Ocho, look at the business model with Chick-fil-A. Whether they're in a stadium, whether they're in an airport, what is the one thing that happens? They're closed on Sunday. They don't lose any more business. People are like, well, if y'all not gonna open on Sunday, I ain't gonna come on Saturday.
Honestly, shouldn't nobody be eating Chick-fil-A anyway?
I don't know what they should be eating, but I'm just trying to give you an example. So Jerry is saying, Jerry wants to win his way.
Yeah.
I would rather lose my way than win someone else's. Okay, how many times we see that?
Yeah.
You see that in a relationship. You know what you need to do to save it. But somebody else recommended that. That's not my original idea. That's not my thought. So since I didn't come up with it, the hell with it. That's what Jerry is saying. Jerry's felt this way. Everybody knows it. Jerry even knows it. That's why he fired Jimmy. Can't have somebody getting all this credit. Like he said, he bought this occupation. Can't tell me how to do. How you gonna pay all that money for a house and Ocho, somebody tell you if you stack boxes up in your house, that's my ish. How you gonna tell me, come on, Ocho, take the trash out. Come on, Ocho, don't wear your shoes in the house. Come on, Ocho, clean the dish, get the dishes out the sink. Come on, Ocho, now you know better. You're gonna be like, who took those hits? Who's working all these jobs? Who's running from pillar to pole? You. And you think you're going to tell me? So Jerry said, who bought this team? Who mortgaged this? That's how he thinks. And unfortunately, he's not going to win because of it. Because he thinks he knows. See, Jerry is under the premise he's the smartest guy in the room. And nobody's going to tell him.
If he's the smartest guy in the room, then he's in the wrong room.
Yeah.
He's in the wrong room.
I built the room, though, Ocho. I built the room, Ocho.
That was a good one.
And that's the thing. You and I'm under the operation. I go somewhere. Hey, I don't want to be the smartest guy. I need somebody to be able to protect my blind spots. I don't know how you operate a car with no mirrors. There's one rear view, side. There's a reason. They protect your blind spots. Because if you have to do this all the time, you might slam in the back of somebody. But if you look at it, take a quick glance, or you look at the side, damn, somebody can't get over there right now. Because now they got the sensors you see in your mirror. Oh, can't do that. Somebody's right there. But that's not how Jerry operates. Jerry's had monetary success. Because think of it, when Jerry purchased this team, Ocho, he wasn't a billionaire.
No.
Now he's many, many times over that. Man, Ocho, man, it's hard to tell somebody something different when they've had success doing it that way.
Right.
How you tell somebody, girl, you need to start. A young lady making $300,000 a year, exotic dancer, or somebody making $2-3 million a year, OnlyFans. How you get them to stop, Ocho?
Like a drug.
Hard. Huh? Yeah, you're right. That life good. That's exactly right. So you have a problem with him not paying or him trying to always undermine his coaches. What's Ocho's biggest issue with Jerry Jones?
but just undermining. Obviously, listen, when it's time to play the players, you already pay the players late. You play them late. They miss training camp. They miss mini camp. They always come in 2 weeks before the season get ready to start. Fortunate enough, CeeDee Lamb didn't get hurt until later on in the season. When it was time for Dak to get paid, you waited for Dak. When it was time for Ezekiel Elliott to get paid, he and Cabo working out in Cabo in the goddamn sand instead of being in training camp, getting ready for the season with his teammates. Everything is always long and drawn out to keep the attention focused on the Cowboys. If you're serious about winning, if you're serious about competing, especially for a Lombardi trophy, which you haven't shown in 30-some years, however long it's been, and why do you think Michael Parsons came out and said what he said in the middle of the season, or maybe sometime toward the end of the season? Let's get something to the fact of getting paid early so I could be.
Let's get this thing done. Yeah.
Let's get it done so I could be at everything. That's letting you know. The players shouldn't have to say that. The players shouldn't have to be one saying that. You should be the one to take onus and want to have everybody in if you're serious about competing or trying to win or changing and making sure this season coming up doesn't look like last season. I mean, that's all. And then, undermining the coaches, and it's ridiculous. I want him to run the business. I want him to make his money. But the Cowboys fans, they deserve it. The players deserve it. For him to run it like the Hunts, for him to run that show like the Rooneys, for him to run that show like who owns the Hunts, the Roonies?
Hunts own the Chiefs, the Roonies own the Steelers.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Like Howie.
Jeffrey Lurie owns the Eagles, but Howie Roseman, Ocho, do people realize?
Do you see how they run that ship over there, man? They've been 3 years. How many times did Jalen?
2 times. They've been to the Super Bowl twice in 3 years.
Twice in 3 years, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Twice in 3 years. Look at how they navigate and operate everything.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the players they need, understanding. Matter of fact, the team is young.
Yeah.
The team was old the first time they went to the Super Bowl. It looked like almost everybody is gone. Almost everybody is gone. The defense is completely revamped.
Yeah.
And they right back again.
Mm-hmm.
They right back again for a reason.
Yep.
Success, it starts at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it trickles on down. It starts with Jerry. Until he changes the way he operates, it's going to always be the same.
But Jerry can't admit when he's wrong. You see, check this out, Ocho. You remember when Chip Kelly came? Jeffrey Lurie demoted Howie Roseman, turned everything over to Chip. Couple of years, he gets rid of Chip, bring Howie Roseman back, admitted he made a mistake.
Yeah.
Now look at it. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, the defensive end from Georgia, Saquon, drafting Jalen Hurts when you just gave all that money to Carson Wentz, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, re-signed Lane Johnson, Landon Dixon, Mailata. That's not an accident, Ocho. They let Gardner Johnson go. They bring him back.
Right.
The Cooper DeJohn, Mitchell, Blankenship. That's not an accident. Jerry never admit he's wrong. He'll never admit that he was wrong in firing Jimmy. Never. But it is what it is now. Bills general manager Brandon Beane says he still believes Josh Allen converted on 4th down, and nothing has changed his mind, even after speaking with the league. Let's take a listen to the sound.
It's frustrating. There's only so much I can say. I don't. We've worked with the league to try to get clarity, and I'll give them credit. They've taken our calls, they've sent video and things like that. I just, I wish, if you're talking about like the 4th down play, that was, I feel feel like he got that. And I still feel like he got that. I felt that in the moment. And nothing has changed my mind on that.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Will this be the play? At some point in time, the Bills are going to have to move on. Just like they moved on from wide right in that first Super Bowl. At some point, there's nothing the league can do. They didn't feel he got it. Now everybody want to come out of all this technology and all of this. Look, they keep making rules for the Bills. I remember when Patrick Mahomes did not touch the football in overtime, they didn't change the rules.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. What about change the play? Hey, Josh, instead of going left, go right. Instead of trying to Josh do this, hey, hand the ball up to the running back. Mm-hmm. Can you do something other than the same play 6 times? Okay, my bad, 4 times.
Right.
Remember, you got stuffed on the goal line. Remember, Ocho, they tried it on the goal line.
Yeah.
You got stopped.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? The Bills might be a little off on the stat. Josh Allen, I think he ran it quarterback sneak during the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. He might have been in the totality for the whole season. I could be wrong. Chat, stay with me. And someone can correct me in the chat. I think they got all of them. Josh Allen quarterback runs, scripted runs, and got a first down, except 2. They've only been stopped 2 times.
And that was on AFC Championship game.
That's the 2 times. Of all time for you to get stopped, the only team to stop you twice after having so much success throughout the entirety of the season, nobody was able to stop you. The 2 times you get stopped is the goddamn Kansas City Chiefs in the most important goddamn game.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have had the first down if the ball wasn't at his chest.
Yes.
At his chest, because if he extended it, but he's knocking that ball out. He couldn't
extend
it because he's in the trenches.
Right.
You weren't past the stick. He wasn't past the stick. They showed every angle they could possibly see. They did every angle. He wasn't past it.
Right.
But he couldn't. If he was able to extend the ball, he would have had it, but he couldn't because if he put it out, that ball was coming out.
Absolutely.
Not with all them damn linemen right there. Nah.
And the call on the field, the official, the mark that they went with,
right.
He marked him short. Now, had he given him the first down, there was nothing to indicate he didn't have it.
Mm.
I don't know, and that's the thing. More times than not, they go with it unless it's egregious.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, well, the guy on the far side, really?
Yeah.
All those bodies, he can't see where that ball is. The guy that's right here on the side, Judge, Ocho, he looking right down the line. He looking.
Yeah.
Looking just like this right down the barrel.
You know what I can say? And I'm thinking about this. I think about the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about Jordan. You think about the Bulls. You think about the Celtics. You think about the Lakers. Think about the run the New York Yankees had. You think about the run Tom Brady and Bill Belichick had. And that AFC, right now, the Chiefs are going to always be in contention. But at what point will Lamar, Joe Burrow, or Josh Allen have their Roethlisberger moment or their Joe Flacco moment? You get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Because it was always dominated by Brady.
Yes.
But within those years, oh shit, Flacco finally got one. Oh shit, Ben Roethlisberger finally got one. At some point in the next decade, Josh Allen's gonna win a Super Bowl. At some point, Joe Burrow's gonna win a Super Bowl. At some point, I don't know when you slay the beast that is the Kansas City Chiefs, Lamar Jackson will get a Super Bowl. It just at what point and what year will it happen? Because the Chiefs, Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes ain't going nowhere. It just at what time are they going to have their Ben Roethlisberger or their Joe Flacco moment where this is their year?
But if you go back and look at that, somebody knocked Tom off. Only Joe Flacco beat him.
Yeah.
When Tom lost that, Peyton Manning beat him. When Ben Roethlisberger won him, Jake Plummer knocked that Big Ben. So who is now? We saw Joe do it one time. We saw Tom do it, and we saw Joe do it. Normally, what happens more times than not, they went to, if I'm not mistaken, the Patriots went to 13 AFC title games.
That's crazy.
They lost 4. Baltimore beat them once. Denver beat them twice. Indy beat them once. So Peyton beat him 3 times. Joe Flacco beat him once. The other 9 times, they didn't get him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So somebody had to knock him off in order for you to get there. Somebody had to. So all that stuff to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Nah, I'll beat the man to beat the man if I need to. Damn that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It's going to be an interesting decade. Patrick Mahomes is only 28, 29, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he's 29.
29. He's going to play another decade.
Yes.
Lamar will be there. Josh Allen will be there. Joe Burrow will be there. At some point, somebody can have to slay the dragon. The NFC ain't the NFC. It's not as
the quarterback. Yeah. I mean, it's some good quarterbacks, but they ain't dominant. They ain't got no Mahomes.
You know what? They don't have a 4-headed monster like the goddamn AFC.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
They have good quarterbacks now. I'm not saying they don't have good quarterbacks. I'm saying they don't have the 4-headed monster like they do in the AFC.
True.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting decade, but they're going to get there. Josh Allen's going to get one. Lamar Jackson is going to get one. Joe Burrow is going to get one. It's just all about when. I don't know when, because Mahomes and Andy Reid ain't going nowhere. And what happens every year, you got the draft, you got off-season acquisitions. Every team continues to get better. Well, hell, the same thing happened when Bill and Tom was together. Every other team was also getting better, but as long as that goddamn centerpiece was always there in place, oh, we good. That's the Joker. Long as 15 is there, they're going to be good. I don't know.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it, not a whole lot of guys won. I mean, Tom in the AFC, I mean, you got to think about how many Toms went. Tom was in the AFC for 20 years. 13 times he's in the AFC championship game. 13.
And you know what's funny? Again, and when you talk about those numbers, people look at it and say, oh, it's Tom Brady or it's the Patriots. Oh, that's normal. I don't think people understand how difficult that is. I don't think they understand how difficult it is for them to dominate the AFC East continually year in and year out, no matter what happened. No matter what happened, no matter what the Dolphins did, no matter what the Jets did, no matter what Buffalo did, they dominated the AFC East every goddamn year.
Yeah. But if you go back and look at it think about it, the Patriots, all those years they was in the AFC Championship. Now, they didn't win. They lost to Baltimore. They lost to the Broncos, and then they go, and then they lose to the Broncos, and it's the Patriots and the Patriots, and then it's been the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So either the Patriots for maybe 15 years, Ocho, it's either been the Patriots or the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. One of those teams have been in the AFC Championship game.
Right.
Man, I know it seems like, they're going to win one. Ain't no guarantee. They said that same thing about Phillip Rivers. He going to get one. He going to get one. He ain't get one. A lot of things, man. A lot of things got to go right. It's a long season.
Long.
Injuries. You got to avoid the injuries. I mean, think about it. They just got Hollywood back. Xavier Worthy stepped up when Rashee Rice went out. They lose Pacheco, but Kareem Hunt started out in that system, was available. He comes in. Think about it. Think about what they drafted a left tackle. Both of them failed. They say, Joe, bro, we know you're all-star. You know you're all-pro left guard. Can you kick out the tackle?
Right.
He goes to tackle. Boom. Solidifies it. A lot of things got to go well. The defense has been solid all year, coming up with timely plays, sacks, batted down balls, turnovers. And now You getting the offense starting to churn a little bit. Ocho, do you realize Sunday was the first time the Chiefs scored 30 points or more?
Yeah. Yeah. They haven't been the offensive juggernaut we're used to seeing before. They're very methodical. They'll lull you to sleep.
What they do?
Dinking and dunking all the way down the field. Ain't that many big plays happening like it was when Tyreek was there.
Can you get done what you need to get done when you absolutely got to have it?
Have it. And 15.
They needed 30. They needed 30. They got it.
Yeah.
Because that's the mark of, I don't care how great your offense is, how great your defense is.
Yeah.
If your defense is great, can you get off the field? Can you get a stop when you absolutely got to have it? If your offense is what you believe it is, we scored 30-plus points. We led in third down conversion. Can you get in field goal range? Can you get a touchdown? Can you stay on the field when you absolutely have to? Because if you can't, it doesn't matter what you finished in the regular season because we throw all those stats out.
Right.
Now you got to have it. And for the most part, when the Chiefs need a play, go back and look at Patrick Mahomes. When he needs a play, he needs the ball is in my hands, and I need to go get a field goal to tie it. I need a field goal to win it, or I need a touchdown to tie it, or I need a touchdown to win it. Go check how many times and see he's failed. You're going to be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Ocho, Troy Aikman says the NFL owes its fans who gamble on football to make sure the refs make the right call. Now all of a sudden, right call since money is on the table. Now all of a sudden, Troy wants the refs to be perfect. So now Ocho, since he's away from the game, make the refs be perfect. Troy, were they perfect when you played? Bro, y'all need to stop. There's a lot of money that's changing hands with these calls. I think we owe it to the fans that we get it right and think that we're at the point where sometimes we can. So we're going to get every call right.
You know what? I like that you just said there, Unc. Technology is so advanced, we shouldn't get no damn calls wrong.
Yes, so what about the holding? What about the holding calls they don't throw?
They got 2 million goddamn cameras in the stadium on game day. Every angle you could think of. Every angle you could think of.
The game's long enough, Ocho. I don't want no 4-hour game. What you gonna get? So when you want to start and make everything viewable? No. How long you think the game's gonna last?
You're right, but I'm just saying.
Think about when they challenge something, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Think about when you challenge something. How long it take them? They go to commercial. At least they gonna get at least 3 commercials off.
Yeah. Now you know what we can do, right? We can put a timer to shorten those goddamn calls out, or put a time on the ref. You got this amount of time to go to review it and get back on the field to keep the game going, keep the momentum going. Just thinking about it, we have. I mean, dude, we are so far advanced from a technological standpoint. Technical standpoint, there should be no call should be wrong. Now, obviously, from the naked eye, at fast speed or fast tempo, sometimes the refs can get it wrong. Sometimes the roughing the passers, and that Will Anderson hit on Pat Mahomes, but Pat, I don't think that was roughing the passer, huh? That was the chest plate. That was the chest plate.
But if we think for 1 second that every official in every sport is going to get every call right,
that's impossible.
We're delusional.
Yeah, that's impossible.
And guys and athletes that have played the game, they're delusional because now they're pandering. Troy knows damn well people gambled on the games when he played.
Yeah.
They didn't get every call right. It's impossible. There's no such thing as guess what? We got every call right in the game. I guarantee you there are calls that we like, man, that was a very well officiated game. The NFL can go back and says, you missed that holding call. You missed that tripping. You missed that face mask. It happens.
Yeah.
Now, because you know what it is? Now Josh Allen, their fan favorite, didn't get to go. Patrick Mahomes going again. Now it's an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I know we had Bills fans here. Y'all year coming. You ain't got to worry about it. It's just about when. It's coming. Lamar Ravens fans, your year's coming. Bengals fans, we'll be back. It's just a matter of time of when. Just a matter of time. And another thing also with the refs too, the refs want to get the calls right. You know, chat, people that are watching, people that are listening, the refs want to get the call right. Because as a group, why the refs want to get the highest grade possible? Because where they get
the Super Bowl, ref the Super Bowl, ref playoff game.
Bingo. All that the refs are graded.
Yes.
they want to work those playoff games. They want to work the Super Bowl game. The better their grades are, as far as it goes from making the right calls to seeing the right calls, they get opportunities to make some more money in the playoffs.
Well, since those people betting a lot of money, they deserve that these players don't make mistakes, that the quarterback doesn't throw interceptions, that the receivers and running backs and quarterback don't fumble the football, and the DBs and everybody don't get pass interference. Since we're going for perfection, why not have the players have perfection? I just hate this pandering because I see a lot of people now all of a sudden, oh, poor Josh. Oh, I feel so bad for him. When they never felt bad for any other quarterback. I ain't hear nobody say, man, I feel so bad for Peyton Manning. I feel so bad for Steve McNair that he just keep coming up short. And all these guys. Look at Jim Kelly. Went and lost 4 times. Ain't nobody feel sorry for Jim.
Right.
John Elway went and got his eyes beat in. And ain't nobody feel sorry. Now all of a sudden we feeling sorry for Josh Allen. Wow. And now we getting guys, I want to see the NFL. I want to see these refs get it called right. So they're gonna get every call right.
Hey.
Man, stop all that pandering. It's okay. NFL do the best they possibly can. It's not. I get the script. They done had the script in. Look at the color. Look at the colors of the Super Bowl. They red. Bro, they don't put these colors in, man. Y'all know how long in advance? Do you understand the undertaking that it takes to do something on the scale of the Super Bowl, Ocho? Do people have any idea?
Yeah. Takes months.
Do people understand the idea of what it takes for us just to do our little show, to go from state, let alone
something that
get
big.
50,000 hotel rooms, get the teams point A to point B. Man, they need to stop this, man. I just hate this pandering. I just hate this pity party for Josh Allen. It's happened. Josh Allen, if Josh Allen don't win, ain't nobody say, I feel sorry for Dan Marino.
That's a good one.
Who felt sorry for Dan? Troy, I never heard Troy, but they need to get them calls right when you beating hell out of Jim Kelly in them Super Bowls. Man, they need to stop this. I hate this pandering. Have they missed calls? They make it seem like now, Ocho, in this game was the only time officiating somebody missed a call.
Yeah.
I hate that. They missed calls before. Go back and look at this thing. Renfro. He caught a touchdown against the Steelers. He got both feet in. They said no. The Steelers wouldn't have been to the Super Bowl. Man, let me move on. Because the more I think about it, the more upset I get. The LA Rams face several questions in their roster for 2025 season, including whether Matthew Stafford will return for his 17th season. After the Rams' playoff loss to the Eagles, Stafford said that he would take some time to think about his future. Well, it didn't take long. According to Ian Rappaport, Stafford has told the Rams he's planning on returning next season. Ocho, who's surprised by this? Stafford is due to make $27 million. He's going to want more than $27 million. He's going to want a contract extension. And he deserves it. He's earned it.
I can't even argue that. I can't even argue the fact. Is there a better option than Matthew Stafford right now as a backup? No, absolutely not. So him deserving, yes. I'm with you on that. 2 year, 3 year, what we talking about? What kind of money we looking at?
Well, he's scheduled to make $27 million. What's the going rate? You know the going rate's 50 plus.
Okay, whoa. 50 plus?
I'm saying that's the going rate.
I know it's the going rate, but hold the staff.
This is 17th season. He came out early, so he's probably, what, 36, 37?
You paying a 37-year-old quarterback 57 million?
I'll give him 3 years. I give him 3 years, 120. I give him 40.
Okay. Now that's feasible. That's feasible. It doesn't put us in salary cap hell.
Mm-mm.
You know, if anything, obviously him asking or getting 50 million, that messes up thing for Cooper Kupp, who is gonna have to take a pay cut. Then
Or
you
move
got
on.
you got one more year. You got one more year. Puka Nacua is up.
Puka. Yeah.
You got to go see about him. Then you got to see about that goddamn Verse. You got to see about Verse the year
Oh, you
after
got
that.
plenty of time with Verse. You got at least you got 2 more years with Verse.
Oh, this is rookie year. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's right.
rookie year. And the
Uh,
other guy on the other side is rookie.
but them boys nice.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, them boys nice. Oh, them boys
But
nice.
I'm not surprised, Ocho, that he's playing too well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like he was struggling. I mean, you look at the game,
Right.
the game against the Eagles. He threw the ball in that weather. He threw for over 300
Mm-hmm. In the snow.
in the snow. And had they not turned the ball over as much as they did, give Philly credit. Philly does a great job of getting the ball out. They
Oh
do a
yeah.
great job of punching
Yeah.
it. Clearly they practice that.
The peanut punch.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't like, man, the man's still playing at a very high level.
Yeah.
That man ain't walking away from that kind of money, Ocho.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
And,
not.
and they're winning. It's not. Yeah, it's a lot easier to
Mhm.
walk away, Ocho, even when the money's on the table when you lose it.
Yeah. Hell, they almost won that game.
We see a guy complaining right now about not winning, and he one of the
Mhm.
highest paid receivers in the NFL, ain't it, Ocho?
Oh yeah. Yeah, staff gonna be all right. Hell, they almost won that game. If he hadn't threw that ball wide to Puka Nacua at the end, he
Yep.
threw it wide out of bounds. He didn't even give him a chance.
100% of the balls that's thrown out of bounds are incomplete. 100% of them, Ocho. And on fourth down, who cares if it's intercepted?
Gotta
Give a
give him
guy a chance.
gotta give him a chance.
Damn.
Gotta give him a chance. As a matter of fact, not to be rude, but the ball would have been complete because the DB was in position trying to make sure Puka didn't get in front of him or didn't get behind him.
Yeah. Like I say, give your guy an opportunity. I always got upset, Ocho, when guys throw the ball out of bounds. Okay, you going for it on the on fourth down, or you going
Right.
for the last play of the game.
Mhm.
Why you throwing it out of bounds? Who cares if you get an interception?
Mhm.
Just like I hated guys would check the ball down on the Hail Mary right before the half, Ocho, because they didn't want to mess up the completion percentage.
Right.
Man, throw the damn ball in the end zone.
Give him a chance.
The hell you checking it down for? Like that man gonna break 72 tackles and go 55 yards. Man, throw the damn ball. Man, Ocho, I get so mad when I see guys check the ball down because they don't want to mess up their completion percentage
Right.
or don't want to throw an interception. Man, throw that damn ball in the end zone.
That's funny.
Ocho,
Yeah.
even though most NFL players would consider a Super Bowl to be the ultimate prize in sports, it doesn't mean all of them would give up their individual achievements if it meant they could hold the Lombardi Trophy. One example, Cam Newton. Cam said on First Take this morning that he would not give up his 2015 MVP award if it went winning a Super Bowl. Ocho, what do you think about this?
I mean, everybody's different. I think everybody would want a Super Bowl, but I think Cam wouldn't want to give it up because it's an individual accomplishment that he was able to achieve. And I think the Super Bowl obviously is a team accomplishment, but everyone would want a Super Bowl. But you can't say his preference on what he would do is wrong or what he would want is wrong or him not wanting to change one for the other because that's just his personal preference and his opinion. What you think about it, huh? Because if I had the opportunity, let's say to win the Super Bowl with the Patriots, that 2011 year, I would love to have a ring. You know, it'd be cool. It would be cool to say, hey, I'm a Super Bowl champion. I mean, even though the ring would probably be collecting dust somewhere, and I probably would have lost it. It'd have been cool to say. You know, it'd have been nice on the resume. It would look good. You know.
That's really tough, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because on one hand,
Yeah.
Cam being the first overall pick, him
Uh-huh.
winning the MVP signifies he's the best player in the league for
Right.
that year. He had the best year. Super Bowl MVP means that you played the best in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I get what he's saying. Everybody doesn't view it the same. It's
Right.
like Ocho. Some people like they, and this is what I get asked, Shannon. If you didn't, would you give up your Hall of Fame ring to win a Super Bowl? And my response, well, I don't have to make that choice because I have both. But some people don't have both. Some
Right.
people got in the Hall of Fame but didn't win a Super Bowl. Some people won a Super Bowl but didn't get into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
The MVP is different because the MVP is about one season. The Hall of Fame is about your body of work over a period of time. And 50 men and women, most of that have never played a professional sport, says, based on our knowledge of the game, what we see, we think this guy's worthy of football heaven. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody views it differently.
You'd have to look at what Cam is viewed at. Cam is a multiple-time Pro Bowl player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he's just a guy that won a Super Bowl and never went to a Pro Bowl,
right?
It's easy. It's easy. Like, okay, but Tom Brady. I had a conversation with Tom Brady on there. If y'all remember, Tom said he would give up 1 to 2 Super Bowls to win that undefeated season.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That'd have been nice.
Tom said I give up 1 or 2 of them. He's like, you, yeah.
Yeah, see, Tom being greedy. Yeah, being greedy.
I think Ocho. I think I look at it like this. Cam is never going to be right because they're never going to let Cam live down. He didn't jump on that fumble.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Even if he said, yes, I would give up my Super Bowl MVP, I'll give up my MVP trophy to win a Super Bowl, everybody going to say, well, why didn't you jump on that fumble to show us? You see?
Right.
You know that's what they're going to go to, Ocho. Because I was reading some of the comments. Now that explains why Cam didn't jump on the fumble. He's more concerned about individual awards.
Ain't win for losing.
I mean, there are guys that have won the Super Bowl that are not better than some of the guys that didn't. There are some Super Bowl MVPs. So you telling me Santonio Holmes is better than Larry Fitzgerald because he has Super Bowl MVP? Is that what you're telling me? Are we sure about that, Ocho?
Right.
Are we sure? So Cooper Kupp won Super Bowl MVP. He better than Randy Moss. He better than T.O.
Man, stop.
Look, everybody wants to win a championship, but see what we've done now is that we put such emphasis on winning a championship that if a guy doesn't win, now he a bum. There ain't no in between. You either great or you a bum. Well, damn, what about all that space in between?
Right.
Nah, no. I don't think guys don't try to go. I think a lot of guys want to win. Everybody, Ocho, if everybody could win a championship, what is the effing value?
Right.
That's what makes it. That's what makes a championship significant. So just think about it. If every great player, every good player won a championship, Ocho, what is the value in a championship?
Right. And it's so damn difficult to get there.
And now everybody now we done got social media and everybody chiming in and everybody this and that. It's just like I said, if Cam would have said, hell yeah, right. I give to win the Super Bowl, yeah, I give my MVP. Why don't you jump on that fumble then to show us? See, he was
Yeah.
gonna win. Cam wasn't gonna be able to win. Not Cam, because there's evidence that shows that hey, he did something and it didn't happen.
Right. It was like yeah. This I can't
Go ahead. What
defend.
you gonna say?
It's hard to defend that one.
Oh,
You
not
know?
jumping on the ball? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no excuse for it. He
Yeah.
knows that. He knows that. No, there's no excuse for that. I mean, in that moment, you give it all. You give it your all.
You got to.
The Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier allegedly manipulated his performance in 2023 as part of an illegal sports betting scheme. Alarms were raised after suspicious wagers were placed on Rozier in March of 2023, game between the Charlotte Hornets and the New Orleans Pelicans. The NBA said alarms were raised after unusual high number of wagers were placed on Rozier to go under statistical benchmarks. The firm tasked with monitoring gambling activities, U.S. Integrity, alerted the NBA and Sportsbook. Rozier left with a sore right foot after having scored only 5 points. The NBA did its own internal investigation and found no wrongdoings. But the feds are now looking into the matter.
Well, if the NBA didn't find any wrongdoings, what are the feds going to do? Because if anything, if anybody could be any more thorough than checking players and anything gambling related, wouldn't it be the NBA and not the
Ocho,
feds?
you think I want to find something that's going on with my player and manipulating the games? That's what I
Oh,
want.
all right. You're right.
Think about Tim Donaghy.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the feds.
Ah,
Ocho, I can't let no. Hell no.
I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with it. But listen, protecting the shield, the NBA shield. But you gonna let the player skate on by without showing laying down the law, letting other
Ocho,
players know, listen, this is something that we're not going to tolerate. We're not having this. It's going to look even worse if the FBI finds something when you've already done your due diligence and your research to see if he did anything wrong.
I'm hoping the FBI don't snoop. I'm hoping the FBI says, okay, they did their investigation. Let's let it lie.
Okay, 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 okay.
That's what I'm hoping.
Hey,
I don't want
listen.
to. Ocho, they already say, what do fans think? The script is in. Man, these games rigged.
Right.
Do I
Oh,
really want that, Ocho?
right.
What I don't understand with these guys, and this is an allegation. Guys are making so much money, Ocho. Why would you even run the risk?
Right,
The
right,
risk is just too great.
right. Hey, them
That's
boys,
what Ocho, I don't get it. A guy that's making 19, somewhere between 19 and $25 million
right.
for a couple of dollars for the homies or somebody, you willing to risk that and your good name and your reputation?
Yeah,
And they take your, I don't know, dude. I don't know if they take people to jail. Maybe that's a fine. I don't know.
right.
Really?
Hey, everybody's mindset is different. And just the thought of it, thinking, you know what, I can get away with this. I can make a little extra cash on the side. Not that you would need it. Not that you would need it as an NBA player, you know. But hey,
I ain't Ocho. Look. I make X amount of dollars. I
mhm,
ain't trying to flip 10. If I get 10 M's, Ocho, I ain't trying to flip that. I'm gonna
right,
take my little 5 to 7% and I'm gonna keep it moving.
right.
That's a crazy mentality. Man, I got 10 M's. I'm gonna flip that thing, make that thing 20.
Yeah, all right.
Huh?
Yeah, good luck with
I mean,
that.
exactly. Do you understand what you gotta potentially do?
Yeah,
The risk is too great.
too great.
And this says Rozier has made 134 M's in his career.
34.
134.
That's a lot there, bro.
Yes.
That's a whole heap of
And we,
change.
Ocho, we talked about this, Ocho. When you make that kind of money, you get access to the average people can't get.
Right.
Now you get an opportunity to put a little fun together. Hey, Somebody come in, little entry level, they were, hey, boom, boom. And now you hit a lick with an Uber. You hit a lick with this company. You hit a lick with that company. Now you 10x, 15x, 20x your money on 200,000. Look at Kobe. Body armor. 8 mil. Flipped it. Sold to Coca-Cola, 400 mil. James Harden said, hey, Kobe talked him into it. He put a little something in there. Boom. 50 Cent. Took stock, vitamin water, got sold, 100 mil. Do it like that, guy. Come on, guys. Y'all got too much money. I hope this isn't true. I really do. I hope this is just an allegation. And when the FBI do their due diligence, they say, nah, there was nothing. Hey, he really had a sore foot, yada, yada, yada. But just like they caught Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, manipulated the thing, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he was tripping. I mean, he was tripping.
Yes. Hey, I ain't really trying to. I don't know, Ocho. Ocho, we got something special for the people tonight. We got y'all favorite back. It's time for Spello Cinco.
Oh, here we go. I've been waiting on this.
You been waiting on it? You been waiting on it, Ocho? Oh,
hey,
Ocho.
Hey, it's been a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let me tell you
something. Howard Ocho.
Hey, before we even start now, this is what I've been doing. And I'm happy we haven't been doing it because I've been on my flights having to work. I've been taking my thesaurus with me.
You've been taking it with you, Ocho, so you read it.
My thesaurus with me. And I've been
that book.
Telling words and trying to
I can tell.
Yeah. I gotta know. Hey, I talk too goddamn fast, man. Hey, how do I need to take some type of classes or something.
Slow down.
Because I be talking so fast, I can't even get the goddamn words out. Jesus.
Slow down. It's the same thing. I do the same thing. I get excited. Like if I'm just having a regular conversation, my voice is like very monotone, very baritone. When I get excited, I get excited, man. My voice
Yeah.
So, all right, Ocho, your first word, mnemonic.
Mnemonic?
Yes.
Mnemonic. I'm taking a NAMONIC. Mnemonic.
MNEONIC. Mnemonic.
Wait a minute.
Look who called. Can you see who calling me?
Who that? I can't see it. My eyes bad.
Nature Boy.
Ric Flair.
Hey. All right, Ocho. Oh, this one. Ocho, this one. I know you're going to get this one.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, hell no. Hey, come on, huh?
I know you got this one, Ocho. This Ocho. I said, Ash, I bet $5 to a bucket of cow manure. Ocho gonna get pterodactyl.
Listen, pterodactyl is a good word. I saw Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I saw Jurassic Park. I even had the pterodactyl from He-Man. There was a pterodactyl in He-Man.
Yes.
That's a crazy word, but here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Terra. TERR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. No, TERA dactyl. TACTULL. I know that's wrong.
You're absolutely correct. That is wrong. It's P.
You ain't had to say it like that now. Come on now.
It's PTERODACTYL. Pterodactyl.
God damn. Hey,
how about this one, Ocho?
There was no way I was gonna get that. Oh, come on, talk to me.
Phlegm.
Hey, you know
thick
what?
secretion of mucus. It's like
Okay.
talk to it.
Hey, you know what's funny? I bet this is one of those words where the first word, I'm thinking phlegm starts like FIFL, and I bet it's probably something else in the front of it. It's probably silent, huh?
Phlegm.
Okay, I appreciate that. Phlegm. P-H-L-I-M. I'm wrong?
P-H-L-E-G-M. Phlegm.
I'm not doing good tonight,
You're not doing good, Ocho, but here there's still hope.
I'm not doing good tonight. I don't think we can let too much time go past.
Okay. You
Past.
need spell Cinco at least twice a week.
Yeah, because this ain't it. It's not
Okay.
given.
A palm.
Who?
A palm.
A palm. Now, when I sounded out, a palm. Now the English language and the way things are spelled can be tricky. Now the way I'm signing it out, a palm, A-P-A-L-M. Now am I wrong? If I'm wrong,
A-P-L-O-M-B.
see that. Why they got to be so exotic? Why not just spell it how it sounds, man?
But you got this one, Ocho. This was you. Resuscitate. Resuscitate.
Resuscitate. After scoring a touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars, I had to resuscitate the football.
Yes.
Resuscitate. R-E-C-E-S-S. R-E-C-E-S-I-T-A-T-E.
R-E-S-U-S-C-I-T-A-T-E.
Where do you come from? Where do you come from?
Tate.
You know what? This is not a good night.
Unfortunately, y'all, Ocho didn't do too well tonight.
Hey, I went 0 for 5.
Yep.
How many times have I haven't gone 0 for 5 in a minute.
It's been a minute, Ocho. I will give you credit. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to jump back on them Harvard online classes.
Yeah, they banned me from Harvard.
Well, you might need to try Yale or Brown.
Yeah, I lied on my transcripts.
Yeah, we figured that. and President Trump just did away with DEI, so we stuck.
Hey, I have a question. Listen, I'm glad you said that. Now your little nephew. I don't be too much into politics now, and I know we got to get the talk on. But can you please, chat? You excuse me for a minute, chat. I need this little lesson real quick. DEI. I need a little background. You got this. Excuse me.
What you need? What's up?
I don't know what DEI is, huh?
You don't need it. It's diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Okay. I know what that is. Go ahead.
Okay.
So he did away with that in general.
Yeah, he's asking a lot of corporations that added it. Some are taking it out. Some are leaving it in. Some was more than happy to take it out.
Damn.
So
they done took the hoods off right in front of us, huh?
Hey, they like, look.
It
is what it is, Ocho.
That's funny.
All right, Ocho. Time for retribution. Now it's time for dunk on Unc.
Here we go, chat. Let me see if I can get Unc to go 0-5. So I feel a little better about myself.
See that form, Ocho? You see that form, Ocho?
That's not good form. Hey, I need to send you. I'm gonna send you the lethal shooter because that ain't it. Your elbow wrong. The form is wrong. The wrist is all off.
You see the wrist ain't out here like this here. That's that. Yeah. Ay, 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 ay.
No, you can't shoot. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see you make this shot right here. Here we go. Which city hosted the coldest Super Bowl in 1972? What city hosted the coldest Super Bowl in 1972?
Woo-wee.
Yeah. Yeah.
72.
Oh, yeah. 1972. I want to smoke in this room so bad. I ain't gonna do it though.
1972.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Tulane Stadium. I don't know.
You think you slick. So you're gonna look at the chat and then just say Tulane Stadium out of nowhere?
Ocho, come on, Ocho, don't do me like this, Ocho.
Come
Don't
on,
do
man.
this.
Come on. Now you didn't know the answer. You sat back, put your hand on your chin, looked at the chat, and then said Tulane
I ain't
Stadium.
got no chat. Ocho, I ain't got no chat.
How you don't got no chat? You always got a chat up. You just turn it off. Hey, gee. Okay, come on. I'm gonna let you have that one. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let you have that one. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
Question number 2. Hey, people in the chat, man, please don't write the answer. Don't write the answer. Matter of fact, if you write the
They
answer,
didn't know it.
they know it. All they gotta do is Google. If you write the answer, I'm gonna
They
block you.
don't.
Chad, if you write the answer, I'm gonna block you. Okay? No, and I don't want to do you like that because I love you. I love every last one of you. Question number 2. Which game was the first Super Bowl to go into overtime? Which game was the first Super Bowl to go into overtime?
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Was it played in Houston? Was it the comeback? Atlanta. Huh?
You asking me a question?
I'm asking you, was it played in Houston? Is it the Falcons and the New England Patriots?
The question was, which game was the first Super Bowl?
The Patriots and the Falcons.
Okay, you got that. You got that. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hit the Usher on them.
Okay. I see you, little Jabberwocky. Okay.
Yeah, that hit that Usher. You know Usher hit that bank, Usher be on that bank.
Okay, here we go. In Super Bowl history, which team's 45-point margin of victory stands at the largest ever?
San Francisco 49ers defeated the Denver Broncos and this in New Orleans by the score of 55-10. That is the largest Super Bowl margin of victory.
We
Now,
shouldn't
the
have given
Cowboys were about to break that until Leon Lett got stripped of the football
by
at the
Don
goal
Beasley.
line. So my answer is the San Francisco 49ers, 55-10 victory over the Denver Broncos.
You know what? We shouldn't have done that question because you know the history of the Broncos and them getting beat. But, okay.
You see how long I got the cord? It plugged in from across the hall. I'm long gone. I'm long gone, Ocho. I'm long gone.
I'm having a bad night. Bad night. Listen, I'm
Y'all
still
see the thing?
hey, listen, you know what? I might have went 0-5 and you might be 3-0, but I'm in the Bahamas, so I'm still feeling good. I'm all right. I'm on vacation. All right, here
Okay,
we
come
go.
on.
Which running back has caught the most passes in a single Super Bowl? What running back has caught the most passes
Let me
in
see.
a Super Bowl?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 14. Very small running back. Could have easily been the MVP. I think it's James White.
Hey, you know what? Somebody brief you on this shit already, man. Somebody brief you on this
Yeah,
stuff.
y'all want me to
There's
put
no
the
way.
cord up? Because
There's
I'm
no way
long gone right now.
Nah.
I'm logged on right now.
Hey, chat, something ain't right, chat. Something ain't right.
Chat.
Hey, listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you were briefed on these questions ahead of time, but there's no way you know something stuff. Okay, if you
As a
get
matter
this
of fact,
right,
I was not briefed. I was asleep ahead of time.
okay, here we go. If you get this one, which receiver has caught the most passes in a single Super Bowl?
Which receiver has caught the most
The
passes?
most passes in a single Super Bowl.
Demaryius Thomas.
That is absolutely wrong. We finally got him. We finally got him. We stumped the swab. The answer you were looking for is Deion Branch, Super Bowl 39. He had 11 catches.
Check Demaryius Thomas Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks. How many passes he caught?
What's the number?
Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
I was just tell Ocho that. Tell Ocho. Ocho, what? Ah,
oh my
Jose.
goodness.
Jose.
He cheating, man. He cheating. He cheating. Okay.
So I
Okay.
keep telling you.
Hey, you own one tonight, boy. You own one tonight. You know,
Ocho, they call me Shugle. Shannon Sharpe. You got Google and you got Shugle. Who you think Google call when they want to know something? Me.
Hey, you own one tonight. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm
I
having
got
off.
5 on it.
I'm having off night, and that's okay. Here we
Oh,
go.
Shugle Sharpe. Ocho, I go to the crib. They call, hey, Shugle. Uh-huh. Who do you think Google? Google, I be up all night. That's why I can't get no sleep. Because people type it in and I'm responding. That's me.
Here we go. Prior to
Oh, my bad. Actually, for context, Demaryius Thomas against the Seattle Seahawks caught 13 passes. That is the most passes caught in a Super Bowl.
Did they win that game?
No, they did not win that game.
Okay.
They got blown out that game.
You ready?
You want to give me another? You want me to give me a bonus? You want to get this bonus?
The last one.
He don't want me to go undefeated, y'all.
Here we go. Prior to Jamar Chase, who was the last wide receiver to win the Triple Crown and not make it to the playoffs?
Sterling Sharpe in 1992.
Okay, you got it. You got it. You got it. Listen, I just threw that in there just to see if
now, I'm gonna get me. Ocho, they call me Shugle. You think I'm lying?
I just tried to see if I could get you to slip up real quick. Okay. Hey, you had a good night tonight. You had a good run. You know, I'm gonna give you a hand. I'm gonna give you a hand. No, you was on point. You was on point.
They call me Shugle.
Except the chat gave you that first. The chat gave you that first answer though. That Tulane, they gave you the first answer.
The chat ain't know. Ocho, check this out, Ocho. We got to move to Texas. It is illegal to look through your spouse's phone in Texas without their consent. In 2023, Texas passed legislation that prohibits accessing spouse's phone, online accounts, or social media without their permission. It also prohibits tracking a spouse's vehicle or personal belongings without their consent. It is considered a Class B misdemeanor, state or a state jail felony. I would leave my phone out. I would leave it open, Ocho. Go to sleep.
Yeah, but you know what? They just ain't gonna tell you they went through it.
How do they know? But see, that's how you set that trap. You gotta set that trap.
Are you gonna set the trap?
You get you another phone,
Right.
And you have somebody leave a voicemail, leave a voice on it. So when they
Right.
call that phone, say this is such and such. Do you call? Hey, did you call such a? No. Play the voice back. Is this you?
Oh, okay. Okay.
You going
All
to
right.
jail?
That's slick.
Hey, I'll be like that girl in Atlanta. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job.
Uh,
H-Town,
see?
Houston, we don't have a problem.
Yeah.
We have liftoff.
That
Ocho,
ain't
we going to Houston. We going to Houston, baby. Here in the morning.
hey, that phone different, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That phone is
It hit
different.
you. Check this out, Ocho. It's our last segment of the evening, and it's Q&A. Triple X Cup Sanity. My black nightcap beanie came in today. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're glad you like it. Hope you like it. Hey, as a matter of fact, take a picture and send us a picture. And you in it, bro. Kimber Norwood Jr. say my question is where is Dirk on your list of power forwards 1 through 10? Tim Duncan's number one. So there ain't nothing to dispute on that.
Right.
He's number one. Ooh. For me, I go Karl Malone 2. Here's where it gets tricky. Now, if Moses Malone is a power forward, I would go Moses Malone 2.
Right.
Because Moses has 3 MVPs and a finals MVP. But if he's a center, he's out of this discussion. So now
Mhm.
it comes down, is it KG or is it Dirk? I would go Ticket, Dirk, Barkley.
Big ticket.
Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy said, hey, fam, just think this time next week, y'all, we be coming on stage dancing to Waka Flocka Flame. I can't wait. Get your tickets now. That's right, Doc. I can't wait. I can't wait. Get
Hey,
away, you're
hold
moving.
on. We coming out to smoke and confetti.
If you smoking a cigar, we coming out to smoke.
Nah, I can't smoke in the Mahia. The Mahia
Oh,
ain't smoking there. Matter of fact, we should come out to Mahia Jackson gospel music.
no. Not all that cursing you gonna be doing. Absolutely not.
I don't curse, I stop. You ain't notice I ain't cursed the last three shows?
I sure appreciate that. That's really nice. Uh,
Goddamn right. Yeah.
See, there you go. Isaiah Lancaster, Unc Ocho, what are your thoughts on the 49ers bringing back Robert Saleh? And do you guys see bringing him being a threat next season? Also, Unc, what's your NBA Finals prediction? Yes, I love Robert Saleh
Yeah.
because, yes, even
Absolutely.
though Steve Wilkes had the defense playing at an extreme high level, and congratulations to Steve Wilkes, the new DC went with AG to the Jets. Congratulations, Wilkes. I know Wilkes, known him a long time. He used to be head coach at Savannah State, so I knew him way before he got into the NFL. So congratulations to Steve Wilkes. But I love the Robert Saleh hire. He had that defense playing at an extremely high level.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can stay healthy. That's a big key with a team like the 49ers. Uh, but I do see them. I think the 49ers will be right back in it. They had far too many injuries too early in the season to overcome those. That's not an excuse, but I do see them being a major player in the
Mm-hmm.
NFC next year.
Definitely.
NBA Finals prediction.
Heat,
I guess I got to take chalk. I'm gonna take
Heat,
the Thunder. And who you taking?
the Heat.
The Cavs or the Celtics?
Probably the Celtics again.
Just to be different from you, I'd go to Cavs. I go to Cavs. J213 say, Unc Ocho, what brand did y'all always have in your home as a kid? For us, it was an open box of Arm & Hammer stuck in the, yes, it was in the refrigerator,
And
yes.
in the freezer, in the refrigerator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
And yes, that grease sitting in that, we had Maxwell House
Hey,
coffee on the stove.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
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 our grandma was the same.
yeah. And sometimes the fish tastes like chicken, and sometimes the chicken tastes like fish. Because you all got it all fried the same
Oh
grease.
yeah, same. Yep, that's a good one.
uh Alan Fletcher, what's up, Uncle Ocho? Hit that usher again. Y'all hit that boy, Ocho. Ocho, why you do that, man?
What?
You got people actually thinking that, man, Ash in his ear helping him. Ash ain't helping me.
Oh,
And guess what? If Ash talking, we can both hear it.
it's all good. It's all good. You had your night tonight, man. I ain't tripping.
I did.
Every dog has his day. Today was my day.
Jenny Avril. Y'all pray for me. I have my final 3-panel job interview tomorrow for client management and operation analyst position. New York salary. Manifested on New Year's Eve. Well,
Mm.
Jenny, here at Nightcap, we're wishing you the best of luck, but
Good luck,
luck
honey.
is not what you need. Luck is what happened when preparation meets opportunity. Almond says luck is what they call it.
Yeah, and you better
You'll be
walk in
just
there like
fine.
you own it too. Now,
Yeah,
go in there. Don't
it's
go in
you.
there shy. Don't go in there timid. Walk in that thing like Miranda Priestley in The Devil Wears Prada. Head high,
Yes. No, what did Amundsen
broad
say?
shoulders. Yeah.
Luck goes to those that are prepared. Yeah. Luck. Yeah. No. What did he say? Victory goes to those who are prepared. Luck,
Yeah.
some call it. Nagash Ocho, what was it like meeting Ronaldo, or do you think he will or should play 2026 World Cup?
Oh man, it was cool. You got to think. I met Ronaldo. What year was that? We were both with Nike at the time, and this is how the obviously you've been following me for a while. My relationships with all the soccer players to date started because I was with Nike. So I met Ronaldo when he was with Sporting years ago, and that's when I started, traveling over to see everyone abroad and meeting all the players that happened to be signed with Nike at the time. So it was dope. He was very, very inquisitive about the way we trained in the NFL. He was healthy. He didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't do anything. He is very, very, very extremely disciplined as far as diet is concerned. So we're the complete opposite in that area. But he's dope. He's dope as hell, man. He's dope as hell. Very, very dope.
Jonathan said, "Hey, Uncle Ocho, name is Jonathan. Was hoping y'all could wish me a happy belated birthday. Turned 29. Any words of wisdom? Also, Unc, I'm no longer a Cowboy fan, so I guess I'm already on the right path. Much love. Happy belated birthday, bro. 29 years of age, 1 year from the big 3-0. Hopefully you did something fun, got a chance to hang out with family, friends, and loved ones. But words of wisdom, believe in you.
Yeah.
Believe in you. Trust you. Continue to work hard. And I tell people to work hard. Hard work doesn't guarantee you anything, but I just believe without it, you don't have a chance.
Mm.
Tsunami, Ocho, how are you convinced that Joe B, Lamar, or Allen will get a Super Bowl? Marino, Moon, Boomer, Kelly, Matt Ryan, Cam, Culpepper, Cunningham, Vic Rivers, never got one. Pat ain't going anywhere.
I mean, I just said that. Hey, Tom Brady wasn't going anywhere either, but Flacco got him one, didn't he?
Got him one.
Huh? Ben Roethlisberger got him one, didn't he? That's all the AFC.
Yep, got him two.
Same thing. Same concept. At some point, they're gonna get them one. The beast, somebody gonna slay the beast. It's not gonna happen often, but it's gonna happen.
Joni Fana, peace, love you guys. Can I get a shout out to my cousin Lori, who lost her son Ryan 3 years ago to a fentanyl overdose? Happy
Oh,
his birthday tomorrow. I would appreciate. God bless. Yes, We're sorry, Ocho and I are very sorry that your cousin lost her son tragically to an overdose. Obviously, that's never easy. It's always very, very difficult on parents when they have to bury a child because that's not the way it was intended to be. Children are supposed to bury parents, not parents bury children. So I can just imagine how traumatic of an experience that was for your cousin. So
Yeah.
our thoughts and prayers are with her. Hopefully, she's doing well. Um, Hopefully, God gave her peace and understanding and strength to realize that he makes no mistakes and he's her son is resting comfortably now.
Dang.
Sir Cates, what's up, guys? My question: even though Hornets pay LaMelo Ball already, how can they bring a superstar or a savvy vet to help them out before he even thinks about leaving? I don't think they can. Charlotte is not a preferred destination.
Right.
You're gonna it's just like this, we talked about this the other day, Ocho. Just like San Antonio was not a preferred destination. They
They
had to be
drafted well.
great in the draft.
Drafted well.
You had David Robinson in 87 and he kept it afloat. And then you got Tim Duncan, who Robinson still had a year, had some tread on the tires. But then you get Parker and you got Ginobili, and then a couple of years down the road, you ended up getting Kawhi. That's how it happens. It's not a preferred destination, say like an LA, like a New York Knicks,
New
or
York.
like
Yeah.
things like that happen.
Would Boston be a preferred destination?
I don't know, but I mean, all those guys got traded. KG
Okay.
got traded there.
Right. Okay.
Ray Allen got traded there.
Right.
Holiday got traded there. Now they drafted well. They got back-to-back years. They got JB. The next year, I think they got JT. They drafted Rondo. They drafted the Truth, Paul Pierce. But no,
Right.
they traded for Porzingis. They traded for Derek White. So that concludes.
If I could
That concludes this edition of Nightcap, brought to you by Boost Mobile. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com to join the nationwide 5G network. Guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. Thank you for joining us. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, that guy, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Guys, thank you for your support. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. And go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock. And what better way to celebrate the 2025 year off to a great start, hopefully, for everyone. And if you can't find Shea by Laportier in a city or a state near you, reach out, order it. We'll ship it directly to you. Please drink responsibly. Please stay safe. Make sure you go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. Everything just restocked. Use code Super Bowl for an additional 10% off. We've also dropped new beanies in every color. Also, we've introduced gift cards available from $25 to $500. It takes the guesswork out of it and lets someone special pick exactly what they want. Fans, NFL fans alike, Chiefs, we know a lot of your Chiefs fans and Eagle fans are going to be in New Orleans, but NFL fans, tickets for the Super Bowl show in New Orleans are on sale now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. VIP meet and greet, unfortunately, those tickets are sold out, but there are still plenty of tickets left, good seats available to attend the big show February the 6th in New Orleans at the Mahalia Jackson Theater. Be there. We got special guests, Coach Prime, Master P, and Flavor Flav are just some of the massive guest lists that we have planned for you guys. Both Nightcap and Club Shay Shay both been nominated for NAACP Image Awards. Nightcap has been nominated Outstanding Podcast, Art, Sports, and Entertainment. Club Shay Shay was nominated Outstanding Podcast, Society and Culture. And myself, I've been nominated for Entertainer of the Year for an NAACP Image Award. Go vote for you guys, myself and Ocho. The link is pinned in our social bios. Again, that concludes this episode of Nightcap brought to you by Boost Mobile. We will see you down the road. probably Saturday, maybe Sunday, but we'll see you. Enjoy, Ocho.
Yo.